Hello again. So here we are in the times of the pandemic of COVID-19. Everybody having to move all their Taiko lessons online. So I am as well. I'm making a few videotape series for students of Tatsumaki Taiko down here at our studio, all by myself. But that's okay, because you can play along at home. And that's the idea of these videos. So this series that I just started is going to be on kata, right, or form. We're going to go through some very basic things, and the idea of these videos is to give you something to practice at home. So you don't necessarily have to have a taiko when you do these exercises, right? So, beta uchi playing, flat stand, quote unquote, zen kutsu stance, basic taiko stance, left leg out, right leg back, good sense of balance, right? And I'm going to be talking about really something so fundamental in taiko. It's the hitting a hard beat followed by a soft beat, right? So right hand, right, being dong and su, and the left hand being kong and su, okay? And then we're going to do the DoRo suku pattern, which is deceptively tricky. Hard right, left, soft right, left, okay? So let me talk about the technique first, and then we'll go play it on the taiko, and then we'll play it on the tire, because like I said, you don't need a taiko to do this stuff. The don su, what I always think is the important thing about this, the don beat or kon beat, big, arm extension coming down, loud, obviously. The su beat should come from dropping your wrist. Okay, just your bachi hits the don, rebounds up, you just drop the bachi down, and you get that almost ghost note, as they refer to it in Western music. Okay, so that's the technique. What you don't want to do is move a second time from your arm. Right? So if you do your don beat like this, and then your su beat is this, that is not going to get you anywhere. In fact, you'd be practicing a bad technique, right? So, don beat, su beat, right? Kon beat, su beat, right? So let's go do that on the taiko a little bit. And of course, when you're playing music, the key to this stuff is being consistent. So your don and your kon being loud, and your sus being soft, and them having a consistent sound, right? So when you get to the taiko, that's really what you want to focus on, okay? So, basic stance, right? At the taiko, okay? I'm gonna hit my don beat, and my su beat. Okay, notice no arm movement on the su, right? The trick is, I'm not holding the bachi very tightly. In fact, that's bad, right? You do not want to have a gorilla grip, okay? It's bad for all drumming, including taiko. With that relaxed grip, when I hit my don, I let my bachi rebound, and then I just let it go down from my hand and my wrist, and that's my su beat, okay? Left hand, same thing, right? So, what you should practice, and we'll do it with a tire, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is the difference between a nicely tuned taiko and one that is a little loose. You're not going to get very good rebound, but that's actually good to practice with. So a tire or even a pillow to try to do the rebound with your muscle. Then when you actually have the rebound from the taiko, it's so much easier, right? Because it's helping you. But let's go to the tire for a second. Okay, now I'm not going to get as much rebound off of this because it's a tire and it's not as tight, right? So I'm going to do my don, and I notice really no rebound, right? Right? So I'm actually having to make that su, right, with a wrist stroke, right? Okay. That will give me the control over my hand and over my wrist. And notice, I'm not moving from my elbow again, right? Just wrist, right? And finger, okay? Then when I get back to the taiko, right? Oh my God, it's so easy. All right. If you're interested in stick control and rebound, look at some videos on Western drumming technique about stick control and controlling the rebound of a drumstick. DoRo suku. Such a specific rhythm in taiko. It's got its own kuchisho, right? DoRo suku, okay? Not doko, okay? And I'm going to explain to me what the difference between those two things would be. DoRo suku, to me, the DoRo has like a wave motion, a wave kata, right? In your playing, right? You're doing this kind of a motion, okay? With your two loud beats, right? Right? Feel like a wave, right? Like you're at the ball game. Okay, doko to me would be two distinct motions, right? Like this kind of thing. Okay, different than this. Okay? Now the trick to the suku part is just like when we were doing our dong and our su and our kon and our su, when your hands are down, you're going to let them drop from your wrist as you're coming back up again, and that's how you're going to get your suku. Right? DoRo suku. DoRo suku. Right? So the suku comes from letting your wrist drop. Right? So we go to the taiko, right? Do your DoRo big motion. Okay, so when you're playing the taiko, always try to be consistent on your sound. So my DoRo, I want to make them sound the same. My suku, make them sound the same. Okay? All right. Again, going to the tire, you don't get any rebound, so you're going to have to work it from your wrist, right? Which is why I think sometimes practicing on a tire or on something soft is helpful, because there's no rebound helping you, right? So we take that rhythm over here on a tire, right? You're going to have to actually make the wrist motion. Okay? Again, when I get back to the taiko, I'm going to get that rebound, which helps me do the nicely. Okay? All right, there you go. Practice those. Really key. Dong su, control over that wrist drop, rebound of the bachi, not gripping tight, remember, no gorilla grip. And DoRo suku, which I think that feeling of a wave motion, really important. Like I said, it's a unique rhythm in taiko. And then the double drop from your wrist of your right and your left for your suku. Have fun. Till next time.